Hello, my darling fans. You join us at breakfast. Bowl of cereal and what was some waffles. You'll have to excuse the hiccups you hear in the background because Maddie has hiccups. Anyway, at breakfast, we saw this guy who was asleep. He was asleep when we went in and he was asleep when we left. We suspect he might have gone a little bit drunk.
And we don't think he actually stayed at the hotel.
No, I think we think he got kicked out.
Yeah.
But nor did we. We didn't stay at the hotel today. For once, we have departed. So here we were in our first temple. And this one was owned by the king of Mengwi or something.
Yeah.
But we're allowed in. They had a temple bit dedicated to cockfighting. Not quite sure. I understood fully why they needed to sacrifice blood or something to the bad spirits. I don't know. They seemed to feel like it made sense. So we had a little walk around. Obviously, as is tradition, we can't go into the sacred parts. But they had a nice little bit for us to view it from. Then we learned about these trees from our guide. He seemed to tell us about these trees. There's a boy tree on the left and a girl tree on the right. Saw some fish, which is very topical because we were just watching Pokemon about Magikarp.
Yeah.
And then this is good spirit in the middle, bad spirits on the outside. Sorry, I've just eaten some pizza. Then we got back in the van to go to a place. This was just a gate that looked cool. To a market or something.
It's like an outside gate to the temple.
No, maybe, I don't know. But we then went to the food place and we saw these animals that apparently shit out coffee. Maybe, yeah. And then I had some chicken salad. And then we went to the temple. Outside the temple, there was a man holding a snake. Now this may be a recurring theme. So we continued on, and this temple is special because you can only reach it at low tide. And a bunch of other stuff, they've got magic water and you can get a blessing for a grand total of 20p, etc, etc. So we did all that stuff, we walked across. I almost fell over here, so I didn't realise it was such a drop. But then we were in a queue, but Maddie got her blessing, or her wish. I also got one, but, I can't film myself, so just enjoy watching Maddie getting her wish. Presumably wishing to stay with me forever. I can only assume that would be what she wants. No comment? Okay, no. Then we walked up onto the hill of the temple. And then we walked back down across the little shallow bit to touch the lucky snake, which apparently is super venomous and dangerous. But the guy was so chill about it that I had absolutely no fear. Apparently no one's ever been bitten. But anyway, then we did... what's this? More snakes? Well, this one's pretty big. This is an Alex-sized snake, I'd say. And yeah, it had a little pat, and then we decided to spend 10 quid to hold it. So we held it for a minute more or something, but I've just snipped a little bit of the video taken of us to not bore you too much. But yes, it was amazing. I actually really enjoyed this. They're really heavy, but also the hardest part was they kind of try and wiggle out, and I didn't want to hurt them or something, so I didn't want to squeeze too hard. But Maddie said I should have just squeezed harder because it's probably stronger than me, but I disagree. Anyway, then we had an Oreo cornetto. I would say it was a bit disappointing, but it was very good because at the bottom, solid chocolate inside the cone, which is a 10 out of 10. Then it started torrential raining, and because we're not feeling so hot today, we decided to stay in and have room service, which I think was a great decision judging by the weather. So I hope everyone has a good day, and adios!